and we'll go from there. And good evening and welcome on Channel 7 Action News. We are actually showing this to you live in southeast lower Michigan in Armada right now. We're actually showing you how dangerous it is to go out in the parking lot, especially if you're disabled and you're coming down a ramp, that kind of thing. We're not really going to go real far because we have a handicapped adult and he uses a walker as well. We are going to show you the parking lot right now. I don't know if we can actually bring this into scope, but I think we'll go about this far. We just basically want to tell you, especially when it's slushy and it's icy outside like it was yesterday, you definitely want to take it easy, and especially if you are disabled and things like that, you most definitely don't want to be out in this kind of stuff, and especially when the temperatures are especially cold, that can actually bring ice and very dangerous situations. So we just want to tell you really quick that is a very, very serious thing. We'll make sure that this is on YouTube tonight to let you know how important it is, and then hopefully if the weather cooperates with us, we can actually talk about safety and actually be out here in the parking lot when the parking lots are actually safe. We can't really go any farther than that because the sidewalks and stuff have snow and probably some ice, potentially maybe some black ice, so that would be a concern. So we really don't want to go very far because it looks like there's a little bit of ice. So we're not going to go real far because I have a man with me and he's disabled and he can't really go real far because of his impairment. So this is actually the apartment this is the building. It's Windmill Point Apartments out in Armada. Just south of Armada, actually, in metropolitan Detroit, the northern part, just north of M59. So basically, we just want to tell you really quick the potential, and we will be talking about safety as well. We'll probably do the rest of our streaming and probably the rest of our broadcast probably tomorrow if the weather cooperates and it's not so dangerous out here. Like I said before, the ramp is okay. We'll show you the ramp. The ramp is okay going down, but as you go down, you can actually see that there is certain spots that have ice on it, and where I'm standing right now, you can actually see that there's an icy spot right there, so you most definitely want to take it easy out there. And there's actually some other spots, and you can actually see when the weather gets even colder, it's not really safe to be out here, especially if you're elderly, you're special needs, you have cerebral palsy or whatever kind of disorder that you have, and if you have a hard time walking around and you have to use a walker or a wheelchair, that kind of difficult thing, you most definitely want to be in an apartment that does have an available ramp, which that this does, and it goes all the way up, and there's actually a door to get in, and we have keys. We actually have access to that. So we're going to talk more about this weather situation, and we actually will not be out when the temperatures go below freezing, because we do have that coming up in the forecast. So this is actually the end of our report, but like I said, this is the parking lot, and we're just going to say that we did have staff out here yesterday taking the garbage out, and there was some concern about ice and sleet, so they did have staff with a gentleman that has cerebral palsy. So we'll explain that to you later on in the broadcast, but we just want to tell you how important it is to take it easy, and we'll talk about safety and all that stuff tomorrow. Reporting live from southeast lower Michigan and metropolitan Detroit, north of M59, just south of Armada. This is a report that we've made up, and we are reporting from Windmill Point Apartments. Once again, my name is Eric Tallman, reporting from southeast lower Michigan, in metropolitan Detroit, north of M59, in Armada, just south of the city, in downtown Armada. So we are just reporting to you to give you an update on that. We will continue to give you safety updates as well. This is the parking lot as well, and we'll let you know exactly what the safe and dangerous issues are. Excuse my words because I got mixed up a little bit, and we'll talk about the dangerous things that you have to watch out for, and what the risks are, and we will talk about falls, and we'll talk about brain injuries and all that stuff that you want to know. So if you have any questions or concerns, please tell us on YouTube or Facebook, and we will give you a phone number where you can text your answers at. You can actually contact me directly at 1248-797-9485. That cell phone number is plus 1248-797-9485. So if you're actually calling from around the country or from another part of the state of Michigan, out in the Midwest, you most definitely want to use the plus sign, which is the symbol. So you want to dial plus 1248-797-9485. That number again, if you have any questions, concerns, or a story that you want to share with me directly, please send it to 1248-797-9485. That number again, where I can be contacted at, is plus 1248-797-9485. And this is Eric Tallman reporting from Southeast Lower Michigan, metropolitan Detroit, north of M59 in Armada. So if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in a couple days when the weather is a lot more safer. But actually, this temperature out here is not so good, and it is dangerous, so we'll see you later. Once again, we are reporting from Southeast Lower Michigan, south of Armada, metropolitan Detroit, north of M59 corridor, and we'll have more on this and the safety and dangers and what you have to look out for when you're outside, especially with the temperatures and all that, and how you have to bundle up for the weather and all that kind of stuff, safety and dangers. We will talk about that in a couple of days when the weather is more safer.